Hi and welcome to CAD Vantage. This is a tutorial for AutoCAD beginners and it will cover the basics you will need to know for creating two-dimensional CAD drawings. Let's take a look at our sketch, and this is the circular spacer right here. The units here are in inches. So when we begin, we want to start off with the correct template. I'm going to X out of this and start over. So we're going to click. When you open AutoCAD, you will see this screen and you want to click on new, and we'll start off with a new template. So let's go ahead and browse templates, which will open up this for you where you can select a template. Now anytime you're working in metric units, which is millimeters, you're going to click on this template. But for the purpose of this exercise, we have our units in inches. So for imperial units, we want to pick this template right here. And you can see that the file name by default is AutoCAD and the file type is a DWT file. Now we want to save this to a DWG file, but for now I'm going to start off with this template. And with this extension DWT, click on open, and right away I'm going to save this and save it as let's call it a circular spacer, and it is a DWG file type, and one right here. And on the home tab under draw panel are all the tools that you need to draw. This is the modify panel. You have annotation, layers, and a quick word here. Right here is your command area window. You can move it around here. You can dock it. Over here is your status bar, and you want to get familiar with the customization. And I've got my dynamic input checked. I've got my polar tracking checked. The ortho mode is checked, so you can see all of that. Now these are toggle on and off, so you can turn your ortho mode on or off by clicking right here. You have polar tracking here, and you have an object snap here. So for object snap, I'm going to click on this flyout, and I'm going to make sure that my center mark is checked. I'm also going to make sure that my intersection is checked, and again you want these checked, and you want your ortho to be on. So you can go to the customization and add on to anything that you want. For this purpose, for the purpose of this tutorial, you want this on. You can have your coordinates on, and you can see that the coordinates are showing up here. For now I'm going to turn those off, and I'm going to begin on the draw toolbar, draw panel on the home tab. So I'm going to go with a circle center diameter, and I'm going to draw the circle using a center point and a diameter somewhere in the middle of my drawing area right here. So I'm going to pick my center point right here by clicking here, and it's asking me to specify the diameter of the circle. So on my keyboard I'm going to enter 7 for the diameter, and then right away I'm going to go back to my annotate tab, and I'm going to click on center mark. So that's going to add a center mark to my circle, and I'm going to click enter, and I'm going to go back to my home tab, and again I'm going to draw another circle, which is going to be a concentric circle, which means that it's going to share a center with the first circle right here. So if you notice, I have this circle which is 7 inches in diameter that I just have drawn. Then I'm going to proceed with the inner circles, and so the next circle would be diameter 5 inches, and then I'll go inside with a diameter of 2.75 and again a diameter of 2. All of these circles, all of these 4 circles will share a common center point. So what I'm going to draw is a circle center diameter, and I'm going to specify the intersection point and again enter diameter of 5 on my keyboard. So input 5. I'm going to go with another circle, same center, diameter 2.75 and circle center diameter 2, and now I have a bunch of these circles drawn. So I've got 1, 2, 3 and 4 drawn. Now I'm going to draw 2 lines that are going to be 120 degrees apart, like you can see here. So we will have one line, and both of these lines that are at 120 degrees will be extending outside of the outermost circle. So we move here, and this time I'm going to make sure that my polar tracking is on. So that restricts my cursor to specified angles, and I'm looking for angles that are at increments of 30. So it's going to be 30, 60, 90 and 120, which is what we want for those lines. So I'm going to go to the line tool, pick this point as my first point, and then you see that this green tracking vector appears. That's going to align my angle, the line at an angle of 30 degrees apart. So it's going to be 150 in the other direction and 30 going this way. So let's pick this polar of 150 going here and hit enter. Again another line, same center point. Again you can see that the polar gives you this green tracking vector, and again you want to click on this line outside of the exterior most circle and hit escape. And now you want to draw 3 circles. So let's look at those 3 circles. So you have a circle with the center point at this intersection right here. You have a circle center point at this intersection, and then you have the third circle. All the smaller circles are 1 inch in diameter. So we go pick circle center diameter. You want to pick the intersection of this circle and the line that's at 30 degrees, and then you want to hit 1 inch on the keyboard. Same thing, you could either draw the circle right here with a diameter of 1. You could also escape and you can use your modifier tool, so you can copy the circle. So you want to click copy. You can use either. I'm going to use copy, and then it prompts me to copy the selected object. So I'm going to click on this, and then I'm going to press enter on my keyboard, and then I'm going to pick the, if you read the command area, it says specify the base point. So I'm going to specify this base point, then I'm going to move to this and click here. I'm going to move here and click here. You can also draw the circles one at a time. All of the circles are 1 inch in diameter, and that looks about right. Now I'm going to go to my annotate tab and I'm going to dimension. So I'm going to click on the drop down, and you want to pick diameter and you want to select the circle, and that's 7. You want to do that. This is 5, and you want to click here and right here and right here. Now you can click on this drop down and pick angular. Select the first line, select the second line, and that shows a measurement of 120 degrees. And you can, when all done, you can simply save it, and that completes your circular spacer. Thank you for watching.